Yo, what's happening everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Ranj. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you've been rocking with me for a minute, listen, I appreciate you. Let's keep growing, let's keep learning, and let's keep going with this crazy S3 build. So before we do get into the video, if I could please ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell icon for future notifications so you're always notified when I upload a new video. And please don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms on TikTok and Instagram, S3Ranj, and Facebook too, S3Ranj. So this video is going to be me performing an oil service on my Audi S3 8V facelift. So you'll replace the engine oil, you'll replace the oil filter, you'll replace the sump plug, and you can also change the pollen filter. I wasn't gonna, because if you take it to Audi, they wouldn't change the pollen filter if they're gonna do an oil service, but my brother said they're so cheap, you might as well just change it every time that you're going to do a service on the car for the minor and the major service. So I did, and throughout the video, as I'm going through everything, I will touch on what products I'm using, what tools I'm going to be using to do certain things, but just to kind of give you a gist of how much this all cost me. So the oil service itself cost me around £45 to £50. If you were to take your car to Audi and get this stuff done, you're talking over £180, which is ridiculous. And it didn't take me long at all. It was super easy. So hopefully this video demonstrates how easy it is. But I do hope it helps. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. For the Undertray, you're going to need a T25 and a T45 Torx screw. There's 3 T45 Torx screws and there's 8 T25 Torx screws, and that should basically help you get the Undertray off. One thing that I forgot to say, and you're going to see this throughout the video anyway, I actually didn't film this on my driveway just because well, I can't remember why I didn't. The plan was to film it on my driveway, but my brother actually suggested I ask Pav to film it in his workshop because it'll be a lot easier, and because of the way my life is right now in terms of how busy I am, I just basically I wanted it to be as quick as possible. This can definitely be done on your drive, especially if you've got a decent drive and you've got a jack and whatnot. And yeah, it was really cool. I wish one day, hopefully, like Matt Armstrong or Matt Watson. No, Matt Armstrong definitely. I would get confused between the two. Hopefully, I can have my own space like he does, like a proper jack setup. Once you've taken the Torx screws out for the Undertray, you just basically need to shuffle it around with a few clips, and hopefully you can see in the video how I've taken it off. It's not very hard, it's very self-explanatory. Once you have a look at it, it's very easy. As long as you've got some decent light or like a torch or something, you'll be able to figure it out. It's probably a lot better to do that than me kind of explain it and overcomplicate it. And the only other tool that you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver, so like a flat edge screwdriver. And I always get confused, that's why I have to say like flathead or like a star head. But yeah, all you're going to need is a flathead screwdriver. So that's basically to take the plastic sump plug out, and also to remove the rubber seal from the old oil filter, because it just helps, and plus you don't have to get your hands dirty. You're probably thinking, why didn't I do this bit? Just because one, I've never done it before, and I wasn't really, not to unscrew the sump plug, but to basically ensure that no oil went on anywhere on Pav's floor. I didn't want to spill it and make a mess.
Once it's like proper trickling. Yeah.
Now, to remove the actual oil filter from the engine bay, you're going to need a 32mm socket. You probably might not have this lying around. I don't think they're that expensive either, and it's probably worth just getting. Luckily, my brother had one lying around, and Pav had one as well. I just used Pav's for this one. One thing I want to mention is that when you're putting the new sump plug in, and even when you're, tightening up the oil filter again once you have the new one in, make sure you don't over tighten it. Just make sure you do not do that. The amount of times I've over tightened things and it's just basically broken. Try to tighten it to the extent where, if it feels like it can't go anymore, just leave it at that. So the capacity for an Audi S3 8V Sportback, I'm not sure if it's the same for the saloon, I would imagine it is. It's a 5.7 litre oil engine capacity, which is quite a lot actually. I thought it was going to be like 5 litres, but no, it's 5.7 litres.
Yeah, I've said 4.85.
Is he trying to buy your car off you?
How clean my car is, but guess who forgot to record changing the pollen filter? Well, I don't know if I'm sure I recorded it, but I cannot find the footage anyway, so I'm going to quickly freehand this. Now, the pollen filter is behind here, so it's kind of similar to kind of doing the dash cam in a way, because you have to get here to access the fuse box. I should have actually just kind of chopped the footage from there, but anyway, what you're going to need to do is, firstly, you're going to have to remove this little plastic thing. Now, to remove it, can you see there? Hopefully you can see. Basically that, you just, I don't want to undo it, but shall I? I don't want to. Okay, anyway, very easy, look, undo it. This is your pollen filter, and, well, it's behind here, basically. This is where it says value. See these little clips here? You basically need to undo these little clips. This is a flap. It's going to flap down and your pollen filter will be there. It's a bit tight because it does extend to down here. Pull it out, it'll be super dirty. As you can see, there's loads of leaves here because I was so shocked at how dirty it was. Anyway, put your new pollen filter back in, but before you do so, make sure you spray your favourite aftershave on the pollen filter because apparently it's supposed to help. I sprayed my Tom Ford. So I do hope you enjoyed that video. Hopefully I demonstrated how easy and how simple it was to kind of, complete an oil service on my Audi S3. I was super psyched. I love doing this stuff to my S3. I love modding it. I love working on it. If I could, I'd like it to be my full-time job, which is why I've got a YouTube channel on my Audi S3 and everything I do to it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to my channel, especially if you haven't. Hit that bell icon for future notification. Follow me on my social media platforms. And yeah, listen, till next time, take it easy. I hope everyone's enjoying the summer. I know the weather's been a bit crap in England right now, but we did get some sun and hopefully it comes back. But listen, till next time, take it easy. Peace.